Sometimes people think university admissions are like the Wizard of Oz, that there's a mysterious magician behind a curtain who makes all the decisions about who gets in. But that's not really true.
Get accepted to top colleges and universities with Best Admissions Coach.
Today, we're talking about admissions committees for college, graduate school, law school, and MBA programs. Really quickly, please like this video and subscribe to this channel so you'll have quick access to these videos and don't have to search for them. Who are admissions officers? And how do they decide who gets in? Who are these mysterious people who decide whether you get an offer of admission or a rejection letter? There's a view that college and graduate school admissions are a black box. Applicants think they have no control over the process or no control over the outcome. And that's not true either. Here's a secret. If you know information about the people reviewing your application, who they are, what they're like, and what they're looking for, you can make your application that much more impressive. Admissions officers are a team, usually a full-time staff hired by the university, whose job is to review applications. If you look online, you can sometimes see job postings for admissions staff. Admissions officers are usually individuals with some experience working in higher education or even recruitment for corporations. They will generally always have a bachelor's degree, usually a master's degree or even multiple master's degrees, and they may or may not have graduated from the school they work for. Here's an example of an admissions team from Princeton University's website. You can see all the people who have been hired by Princeton to manage the admissions process and review undergraduate applications. One thing that sticks out to me looking at this admissions team is that the Princeton Admissions Committee tends to skew a little younger in terms of age, just based upon the graduating year of the alumni. On the graduate and professional school side, take a look at this. Here's the admissions team from Harvard Law School. You can see that very few of the admissions officers here graduated from Harvard Law, although some have graduated from Harvard College. What sticks out to me here is the diversity of professional backgrounds of the admissions officers. If you scroll through, they tend to come from professions other than the law, from religion to international relations to geography studies. The admissions officer's job is to increase the profile and the ranking of their school by admitting only the highest qualified candidates there are. I recommend you check out something called U.S. News and World Report School Rankings. It's a ranking site that lists the nation's top colleges and graduate schools by subject area. Every college and every graduate school is obsessed with U.S. News and World Report rankings. I don't know much about sports, but it's like this. You know how we all get obsessed with the number one seed for the NCAA or the number one draft pick for the NFL? Every university wants to be number one, and if they can't, they just don't want to go below a certain number on the rankings. The ranking is determined by different things, like the types of professors the university employs, the type of research going on at a major research university, but it really depends upon the qualifications of its entering class. If the university can admit candidates with more accomplishments, better qualifications, better test scores, better experiences, that university is on its way to improving its student body and laying the groundwork for higher and higher U.S. News and World Report rankings. So, how do the admissions officers make their decisions? I'll tell you how decisions aren't made, which is the Wizard of Oz subjective method. Some applicants give up before they've started. They might think the process is entirely subjective or luck of the draw, that if the mysterious wizard behind the curtain is having a bad day reading your application, you automatically won't get into the school. That's not how it works. There is a systematic method that university admissions committees use to make decisions. It's called a rubric. What is a rubric? A rubric is basically a table or a chart which assigns different numbers to different levels of performance within certain areas. Applicants are judged based upon certain personality or character traits as displayed in their application materials. Here are some of the traits that your application might be judged on. The first trait is curiosity. It's great to be focused, but it's better to be curious. Let's say you're a high school senior who loves programming languages. You've developed an app, got straight A's in comp sci courses, and want to go to MIT. That's awesome. However, if every single one of your extracurriculars is programming related, that's actually not the best scenario for your MIT application. If the same student reveals in their application that in addition to their skill and expertise in programming, they love maybe modern dance and designed an app to help shy people learn to dance, that student will get a high rubric score on curiosity. The second quality is grit. Grit means that you stick with something even when the going gets tough. You're scrappy, and in a difficult situation, you find a way to succeed no matter what. A third quality that colleges, grad schools, and professional schools will want to see demonstrated in your application is intellect. Show that you're an interesting person who's interested in various schools of academic thought, philosophies, texts, and ideas. Let the admissions officer feel like they're learning something from you, from the way you see the world, from the way your brain operates. Trust me, we are all different, crazy, weird, and unique in our own way, and this is a good thing. Talk about what you're passionate about, what makes your heart beat fast, and what you can do better than anyone else. I love watching competitive cooking shows. Now, I promise this is related. Admissions officers will tally up your scores on the rubric, just like the judges on a cooking show give scores. If different admissions officers give you a different score, all the points will be added together and averaged. The higher your score on the rubric, the better your chances of getting in, and the better your chances of getting scholarships. What does this tell us about applications? Write to the rubric. Tell your story, keeping in mind that you will be graded and scored on these traits. If you want to learn how to write a top scoring application and get into your top choice college, graduate school, law school, or MBA program, book a one-on-one coaching session with me to maximize your chances of acceptance and admission. Thanks so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel so that it will pop up easily on your video feed. I'll see you in the next one.